皮，也随时能用作家庭聚会的场合。楼下设有长辈房，并与厕所相连于有个非常好发挥的空间，干湿厨房分明，也大大提升了视觉上的观感。再来后巷还多了一个至少4尺的空地，还可以拥有自己的种植小天地。2楼有个多功能的共享空间，能改造成书阁或休息厅，又或者是给居家办公、居家学习的家人们更为合适。简约舒适的主卧室设计，睡床与衣帽间的隔离，迎接了现代人的理想设计概念。另外2间睡房都各自备有浴室，充分的给予个人的隐私及方便。买房可以说是人生的一件大事，更是我们生活起居的重要地方。尤其是在疫情期间，深深的体会到一间家的重要性。那现在的超值配套，让想要更大空间的您带来更大的惊喜。不仅是低头期，而且首2年的保安费、1年的网络费，还有律师费、印花税、买卖合同、贷款合同等诸多手续费，均由我们为您买单。这么多的优惠，你们还在等什么呢？就把你的安乐窝住在一个无污染、无工厂、无重金属的地点吧。我是 Chen， 给您一个优质的居住环境是我的使命。
NS Matrix, Pegasus Sport, Johor Southern Tigers, Singapore Adroit, KL Asil, Sunrise Youngsters,
One-on-one, take ball. You do know this is my house, right? Yeah, it's my house too.
No one can compete. I just do what comes natural. Big time shot by This is what they came for.
迎来到我们全新面貌的 Imbiana Damai 2 Erasa 坐落于金銮城，一座累积了超过20千人口的绿岭之城。金銮城围绕着居然著名的南巴山，清晨云雾让你仿佛身处于云顶高原，给您一个自然凉爽的气候和绿意盎然的环境。风水地理位置绝佳，享受有山有水，也感受到大自然的气息。它是一个远离尘埃又极为便利的地点，不到2分钟的车程就能抵达便利超市、KFC、火车站咖啡馆等等。再来就是我们精心打造的绿色围篱保安区，让每一位家人与访客都有焕然一新的感觉。在这里还拥有了一片1亩大的专属休闲公园，无论是户外健身器材、篮球场、瞭望台及游乐场都一并俱全。如果你是一个向往高生活品质及优越的环境，那你可别错过了我们为你准备的这款4房4侧，而且有着1排尺长的双层牌楼，有一个足以媲美半独立的宽敞车房，即使放上了4辆车都没问题，也随时能用作家庭聚会的场合。楼下设有长辈房，并与厕所相连接，更适合用于3代同堂聚一屋的概念。开放式的客厅与饭厅格局，有个非常好发挥的空间，干湿厨房分明，也大大提升了视觉上的观感。再来后巷还多了一个至少4尺的空地，还可以拥有自己的种植小天地。2楼有个多功能的共享空间，能改造成书阁或休息厅，又或者是给居家办公、居家学习的家人们更为合适。简约舒适的主卧室设计，睡床与衣帽间的隔离，迎接了现代人的理想设计概念。另外2间睡房都各自备有浴室，充分的给予个人的隐私及方便。买房可以说是人生的一件大事，更是我们生活起居。
A very good afternoon and welcome back to the 4th and final day in Batu Pahat Major Basketball League. We are all set, all system go here, and the first match we're gonna be serving you this afternoon will be Pegasus up against Sunrise. That's happening shortly from now, and we're gonna head back straight to the court side because Vicky, our colleague, is ready there with.
All right, so thank you, Hakim. Right now, we have Andrian from Pegasus Sports and Wei Chu from Sunrise Youngster. So, Andrian, yesterday was your first game in Major Basketball League. So, how do you feel?
Feel blessed to play basketball in Malaysia. And thank you for Pegasus to trusting me. And I hope this game is gonna make it today.
All right, so this is the first time you play in Batu Pahat basketball court, is it? Will it affect your performance?
What? Okay.
Will it affect your performance?
No, not yet. If the players are in for you must play hard, and you must tell the coach to play hard, and that's it.
All right, so thanks, Andrian. So, Wei Chu, yesterday was a really good game with KLSU. After 4 losing streak, you guys have made a comeback. So today will be the last game before we move to Penang, your home court. So will it be any different when you play in front of here rather than your home court?
首先，谢谢给我这次的机会代表 Sunrise。我明白这场是我们在巴都巴哈的最后一场比赛，当然我们也希望赢下这场关键的比赛，然后可以把一个好的一个信心带回我们的家乡槟城，然后我们在槟城再奋斗，然后希望我们能挺进下一圈。谢谢。
All right, so thank you, Wei Chu. Guys, if Wei Chu has a good tips on body shape, if you want to look more, go to Sunrise Youngster Instagram page. Wish you all the best. Back to you, Hakim.
Thank you, Vicky. That's Adrian Salada of Pegasus Sports and also Teng Wei Chiu of Sunrise Youngsters. And This is Hakim Amir here, and I'm back with you, and also together with me, my partner Brian Yi. Brian, fourth and final day. But what a way to start this afternoon proceeding with a team chasing for the playoff. Sunrise Youngster. Yesterday they got an important win defeating KL Asil, but Pegasus Sports certainly will want to leave Batu Pahat with a win after 3 straight losses. So it's going to be an exciting match, you reckon?
Absolutely. Now Pegasus Sport has been the black horse in the Kuala Lumpur circuit. So coming into Batu Pahat, still looking for their first win so far. So they are looking to do their best and any means necessary now to get that W before we head to Hanchang Stadium in Penang. Whereas for Sunrise Youngster, what an amazing big win yesterday against a very experienced KL Asil team with a close game at 88-83.
Yeah.
And their players are just coming out with confidence now after that win against KL Asil as they face Pegasus Sports today. As you can see, the lineup being introduced here by our courtside announcer of Pegasus Sport.
Okay, and Adrian Salada just now, the new player, told Vicky that he's just blessed to be playing in Malaysia, and definitely he's ready to give his best for the team. Definitely they will be gunning for Sunrise Youngsters and looking for their first win this afternoon. So here are the 5 players: Lee Jiajun, Adrian Salada, Salvador. Number 8 is Yap Rung Sam. 19 is Carino K-Mark, and last but not least the team also Tan Wei Yap Jin Si, beg your pardon. So these are the team of Pegasus Sports playing in white today. They are all set, and we shall await for the introduction of Sunrise Youngsters, who we understand today have a birthday boy in the midst. Michael Muniz Vicky celebrating his birthday today. Well, happy birthday to him.
Yes, that's right. And also, it was Frankie's birthday yesterday as well. So 2 birthdays in back-to-back days. So they are gonna hope to celebrate this with the best birthday present in getting a W today.
So this is the team ready to go, because after this we will be moving on to their home state up north. Pearl of the Orient, Penang Island awaits major basketball league. And in the first leg in Kuala Lumpur, it was Sunrise Youngster with a close win over Pegasus, 86-84 the win. So definitely they're gonna be looking to do the double over Pegasus Sports.
Yes, what an amazing game being put up by Jean-Luc Morel, this number 40 that got introduced yesterday, finishing 13 points and 23 rebounds. 12 of them coming from the offensive end, and also the big man in the middle in Goh Yen Ching, finishing with 12 points and 7 rebounds. He was the reason that Pegasus Sport had the win yesterday with a 54% shooting performance from the field. And also the big news for today for Pegasus Sport, if you notice, there is no Ryan Smith today in their players lineup.
Yeah.
Ryan Smith, the big man, the always also reliable man in the middle with 22 points and 23 rebounds. A double-double yet again. That's double-double number 6 now for Ryan Smith. And he finished the game shooting 55% and knocking down 1 from the 3-point line. But today they're going to miss his service on the court. This is going to be a big challenge now in order to secure the rebounds, because they got 2 of the biggest men on the other team of Sunrise Youngster. You got Luke Morel has been tearing it up at the board. You got Goh Yen Ching playing in the high post, real solid player as well. So this is going to be an interesting matchup down at the low block.
Certainly, so no Ryan Smith. That is a surprise indeed. But, well, they do have Adrian Salada, the new player. So it's left to him and the other players, the other Filipinos as well, Carino K-Mark. So the 2 Filipinos will be combining with the rest of the players, and hopefully they will deliver the goods for Pegasus Sports. So we are all set, less than a minute to go for the first match of the day here in Batu Pahat. Thank you for joining us on our live streaming on the official YouTube channel. And of course, do not forget our hashtag strive for greatness. Please use that hashtag in all your social media posting on Major Basketball League. Day 4 in Batu Pahat. And after this, we will be moving to Penang Island from the 2nd to 4th December next month. Okay, here we go. And let me just introduce to you the crew chief for today, Lim Wee Chun, with the two umpires, Jason Yo and also Hun Tien. So the head coach for Pegasus Sports, of course, Mr. Jade Padrigal, assisted by William Tai and Kelvin Ho, while Sunrise Youngsters, of course, Tan Sek Kwan, the coach, who is being assisted by Tan Kia Heng. Last minute briefing, raring to go. Surely both teams, Sunrise and also Pegasus Sports, playing in light blue jersey for today is Sunrise Youngsters, of course. So 4 p.m. local time here in Malaysia, and we are ready for the tip-off to begin the proceeding of this match. Two tall guys for Sunrise there, Yan King and also Morel. It's going to be between Morel and K-Mark Carino of Pegasus Sports. So the first quarter of the match. First ball to Sunrise Youngsters. Frankie Dassom, of course, the Thai import, is expected to play an important role as well for the team. And this is Morel with the first shot. Hit the rim and went out of bounds for possession back to Pegasus.
Yes, Jean-Luc Morel is going to look to get a lot of more touches here today with the absence of Ryan Smith down at the low block. So this is going to be an interesting matchup to see who is going to take up the challenge in order to contain number 40 here for Pegasus Sport.
The traveling violation there on number 34, Yap Jin Si. So back to Sunrise Youngsters. Frankie Dassom setting up his teammates. And number 4, of course, Jason. So in his element yesterday with 28 points for Sunrise Youngsters. And a foul there, so to give the possession back to Sunrise Youngsters from behind the line there. Jason. Frankie picks up the ball. Now the shot from Frankie, a little bit short there. This is K-Mark Carino at the end of the shot clock, and now it's their turn with Jiajun running down the flank. K-Mark Carino, Jinshi, Adrian with a shot here from behind the arc, and that's the first point delivered by the new import Adrian Salada for Pegasus.
Very smooth off that shot right there by Salada, and a shot right back by Jason.
Yeah.
He was on fire yesterday in the game with that win, and he himself also collected a handful of points in order to help keep themselves afloat against KLSEO.
So tied at 3-all early in this first quarter. Jason Lee Shu, that's his full name. Yan King, also an ever-presence yesterday for Sunrise. And look at that shot, Brian, from behind the arc by Jason. Continuing on where he left off yesterday.
Yes, indeed. Steph Curry performance indeed for Jason. Yesterday finishing 55% from the three-point line, knocking down all 5 of his shots from behind the arc. So he's doing the same thing again today.
This is Morel being defended by K-Mark Carino. They were showing or signaling to the umpire there was a traveling violation on Morel.
However, the referee sees it differently and award him a shooting foul. So first free throw coming his way for this game.
Jean-Luc Morel for Sunrise. First one off the rim there. We'll have another opportunity for Sunrise in the lead here, 6-3. That goes straight into the basket from the big man, Jean-Luc Wellesley Morel. Here's Jiajun for Pegasus. Jinshi back to Jiajun. Adrian right in front. Jiajun with a shot off the backboard. Now Adrian from behind the arc, slightly off the target. And a player ran onto the A board there.
Sacrificing the body there, trying to keep the ball alive for his team. So those are the effort that the head coach always loves to see.
Here's Sunrise, Yan King tries to look for the space. It is Frankie from behind the arc. What a shot there. A precision shot from Frankie Dasson for Sunrise.
It's a good start here for the Sunrise youngster here, taking this lead off those red hot shooting three-pointers so far. Yeah. And almost a block there by Diwi Yang.
Diwi Yang with a blocking there, denying Yap Run Sam of Pegasus. Jason, Frankie. Wei Yang on the left flank, Morat in front, and also Go Yan King. It is Yan King. Also another point delivered by Go Yan King, the big man for Sunrise.
They are having a good time now with this red hot start, firing right from the get-go, right on from tip-off actually.
Looking good. There's a good start for the team from up north here, Sunrise youngsters. 12-3 as we take a look at the game highlights here, brought to you by Leaning. Well, yep, here we go. It is Adrian who opened the scoring here from behind the arc. And then it was a Jason. A quick reply from him for Sunrise youngsters. Frankie. A great shot there from behind the arc as well. Straight into the basket. And look at this one, the shot coming in from a Go Yan King. Precision, nicely done there by Yan King. So 12-3 in favor of Sunrise. And a great start, of course, especially for Sunrise.
This is a start that every team will always look to have, because when you knock down shots from the outside, it opens up so much more space in order for the big man to operate down low. So this is going to be a good opportunity now for Morel, as everyone will try to close out all the shooters, giving him all the room to operate against a much smaller defender in Pegasus Sport against him.
So continuing with the match here with Pegasus possession from their own area, Jiajun, Carino, K-Mark, Jinshi, Adrian, and also Yap Ronsam, the 5 players for Pegasus Sports. Adrian, oh, what a shot there. Much better from Pegasus, especially through this man, Adrian.
Knocked down the same shot from the same spot for him twice now from downtown.
Yan King. And the shot coming in as well from Jason once more. Was proving to be such a live wire for Sunrise youngster. That takes Sunrise to 14. K-Mark Carino left it for his countryman. Adrian sizing up what he has in front of him. Back to Carino, K-Mark off the rim there. Picked up here by Jason of Sunrise. Frankie. Yan King on the right flank asking for the ball. It's gonna be, on the left with his, which is a Diwi Yang, but it's gone out. So possession given back to the team in blue, Sunrise youngsters.
Now this is a little small struggle on the scoring board here for Pegasus Sport, which is expected because the absence of Ryan Smith for them definitely plays a part.
There you have it, another 3-pointer from Frankie. They are going red guns early in this match here. The team from Penang. 17-6 currently. Let's see the response here from Pegasus. Jinshi left it for Yap Runsam. Runsam with a shot off the rim. Picked up by Morel. And it is Frankie running down the flank. Jason finding the space. Yan King surely. Good 1-2 with a go Yan King to deliver the next points here for Sunrise.
As you can see, the interior defense now are just trying to figure out how to stop both of these big men here with the red hot start. So is the ball going to find Yenqing, or is he going to go to Morel? So this is going to be the adjustment that they are going to look to make.
And Adrian there drawing a foul. So opportunity for Pegasus Sports with possession currently. And the A-bot, the same A-bot went down again.
A very unlucky A-bot if you
yeah.
right there. Getting hit twice now. Or maybe it could be a lucky one because it gets all the attention now on live stream.
Exactly. And the other A-bot might be jealous, a little bit jealous there. And here we go. Come on, Jiajun for Pegasus Sport. Number 9, Xiao Ling Xiang. And no luck there for Pegasus.
Now with the absence of Ryan Smith, I believe that Vicky, have you got some information now for us on the condition of Ryan Smith?
Alright, so thank you, Ryan. So Ryan Smith from Pegasus Sports was absent for the court today because he's currently sick right now and was admitted into the hospital. He's having stomach problem, fever and dehydrated. So he was currently treated and waiting to see if the condition turns better. So hope he get well soon and come back on our court. Back to you, Brian.
Oh well, okay, we wish all the best to Ryan. Hopefully he recovers soon. It's not too serious because how the team hit him badly. Look at the scoreline currently, Brian. 22-6 in favor of Sunrise.
Yes, this is the difference of having Ryan Smith and not having him on.
Yeah.
You know, that transcends to this huge lead now in favor of Sunrise youngster.
Ji Wei Yang with the latest effort there for Sunrise. The ball has gone out of bounds, so possession back to the team in white, Pegasus Sports. Jiajun facing Jason. This is K. Macarino. The last possession of the ball, but picks it up again. It is Adrian. Good work there from Adrian, but not getting much luck there at the basket.
A lot of oohs and ahs from that monster block there by Morel to stop Salada from scoring. That was actually a great move there by Salada. However, Morel is just too big, too strong.
Morel is the stumbling block for them. Now look at that. Denying Yap Jinxi, no way for Jinxi. And at the other end, Frankie goes to punish. Nope. Trickling on the rim and in it goes.
Turning defense into offense for Morel. He on the offensive end, he didn't even jump on that shot, just floats it up over his opponent.
So here's Jinxi once more. Have to face the big man, the shot coming in. No luck there, picked up by Jason for Sunrise. Frankie Dassom, and again. Well, drawing a foul there. Frankie Dassom. Is it going to be Pegasus or Sunrise?
The foul is being called on Jiajun.
On Jiajun, yeah. As you can see from the action replay, they're blocking, too much blocking there on Frankie. So possession back to Sunrise youngsters. Frankie now picks it up. Facing Jiajun once more.
Great defense here by Jiajun on Frankie.
And the shot from Frankie off the rim at the end of the shot clock. Is that counted? Yes, it is. From Morel. Adding to the tally now for Sunrise youngsters. 26-9. Okay, much better there from number 12, Leong Zhen Kang for Pegasus Sports. And here's a Damien Guy for Sunrise youngsters. And the pass towards Frankie. Frankie facing Jiajun once more. The whistle is gone from the umpire. And the throw-in. from the sideline for Sunrise Youngsters.
Now this is going according to plan now for Sunrise Youngsters. You know, after they drain all those shots from the outside area, opens up inside, and Morel just went to work just as planned. Already has 6 points for Sunrise Youngsters now under his belt.
Frankie. Lee Cheng Chong in action now for Sunrise Youngsters, the team captain today. Zhang Yang, 23. Pegasus with Aiden Salada. Keima Carino. And right in front of him is Morel. Still Carino goes with a shot off the backboard, unfortunately. Ball back to Pegasus. Now the opportunity for them. Nope. No luck either for Zhen Yang there. Number 23 for Pegasus.
So fresh legs coming in for Pegasus Sport.
Yep.
For Salada to take a little small breather.
John Kang, 22. On board now for Pegasus. As we await for resumption of the match with a possession given back to Pegasus. On the offensive, but not getting the basket at number 9. Teo Lin Xiang is back to Sunrise Youngsters. Looking for their next point. Damien Guy keeping possession. Chen Chong. Frankie with a shot from behind the arc. Oh, slightly too high, and it is Morel settling the issue in the basket there for Sunrise Youngsters.
That is just too easy. This is going to be a training camp now for Morel.
K-Mark having no luck as yet at the basket for Pegasus Sports. Chi Sheng now seeing action on the court for Sunrise. Cheng Chong, Frankie to the team captain. The shot off the backboard. It is Morel once more. He couldn't find the basket there. Jean-Luc Morel, but drawing a foul there.
So shooting foul call number 12. So that's Leong Zhen Kang picking up his first personal foul. And it was a shooting foul, so Morel would go to the line for 2 shots.
Yep. As we can see from the action replay there. And Morel with a free throw for Sunrise Youngsters at 28-11 currently.
At the low block with Morel just playing hot potato tip-off right there. Just tipping over the heads of all his defenders.
Into the basket there from Jean-Luc Morel. Adding to the tally now 29-11. We have about 18.5 seconds remaining in the first quarter here. So here we go. 23 Zhen Yang. Zhen Yang and Zhen Kang. This is Zhen Yang taking the ball. Need to be quick. No more time left, and the shot coming in. Almost, yes. Good work there, Zhen Yang. Right at the end, finding the basket. With the end of the first quarter, and Pegasus Sports trails 13-29 to Sunrise Youngsters.
Still not a 2-4 game right now. There's still a lot of time for Pegasus to make a comeback, and they do actually have the tools in order to make a comeback against this Sunrise Youngster.
Yeah.
However, Sunrise Youngster has not to settle too many shots from the outside range. If it drops, it's going to be good. But if it starts to miss, then it's going to be trouble as well, as maybe Pegasus can make a run against them, which also can be dangerous here early in this game.
Certainly. A lot of improvement need to be made. Still a long way to go in this match. 13-29. They could muster a comeback here over Sunrise Youngsters. And of course, the added incentive is that they can go for the win today to end their losing streak. 3 matches. Losses to NS Matrix, Johor Southern Tigers, and yesterday to Singapore Adroit. Certainly they would want to leave Batu Pahat with the right footing here. This is the highlight brought to you by Li-Ning. And for Sunrise, the youngster is that man, Jason Lee Shu Wen, on fire today for Sunrise. As is Frankie Dassom as well, with all the precision shot from behind the arc by Frankie. Yan King also into the scoring anchor for the team. And at the other end, Adrian with a couple of 3-pointers there for Pegasus Sports. Frankie again here finding the basket with this shot from him. Good work there from Frankie Dassom. And the team in white, Pegasus Sports, will begin the second quarter here from the sideline. Ling Xiang, number 9. Zhang Yang. Oh, good work there from the number 23, Chong Zhen Yang, opening the score for the second quarter here.
That is his signature move right there, a one dribble to a spin move. He is so strong with both hands, so he can actually finish both left and right hands for Zhen Yang.
And the ball has gone out of bounds, so possession back to Pegasus Sports. Chong Zhen Yang. Jinshi takes the ball. John Tang is back to Jinshi, drawing a foul there. And the ball was put into the basket by Jinshi. So that will be counted and opportunity for Jinshi, Jinshi here with the free throws.
So that first foul being picked up there by Lee Chen Chong, aka Bangkali.
As you can see from the action replay there, Yap Jinshi sending it into the basket, and now with a free throw. So just the 2-point delivered by him earlier. No basket from the free throw. Now back to Sunrise youngsters. Leng Xiang tries with his effort, but was dispossessed. Now back to Sunrise youngsters. Well defended by Jinshi, denying Jason. There's a good spell here for Pegasus Sports. Now let's see whether they can add on to the points. Jinshi facing Yan King. No morale yet for Sunrise, but they do need to deal with the likes of Yan King. Zhen Yang. Surely Pegasus Sport, yes. Good work there by the number 9, Tio Ling Xiang, slotting it home and drawing the foul as well.
Great work in rising up and getting the offensive rebound right there by Pegasus Sports to try and keep themselves into this game right here. And they were very fortunate to go up and draw the foul and sending himself to the line for a 3-point opportunity.
So we shall await for the free throws here from Pegasus Sports at 19-29. So just 10 points adrift of Sunrise. And that one off the rim instead. So back to Sunrise with Frankie Dassom. Taking the ball to the basket, lobbing it, but off the backboard. Now back to Pegasus. Zhang Yang, and a good pass towards Leng Xiang. Well defended there. Michael Muniz, Vicky, the birthday boy, seeing action here. Morale is back on the court. Jason. This is Morale. Morale to Yan King. Good turning there from Yan King. And the effort from the 2 Sunrise youngsters was denied, but drawing a foul nonetheless for them.
That missed presence there by Morel, taking only just a very short 2-minute rest there on the bench, definitely make a difference. Pegasus capitalizing on that, getting some runs going in, and straight in comes the head coach, just puts him in and immediately just dominating the board there on the offensive end. Yesterday he had 12 offensive rebound for his team, in that win against KL Asil.
So just a 1 point there from the 2 free throws for Jean-Luc Morel. That takes Sunrise to 30 now with 19 for Pegasus.
So we got a signal there by our courtside reporter Vicky. He's got more information coming from the Pegasus bench as the foul goes in right here. Pegasus not counting themselves out yet again. Vicky, can you hear us, Vicky?
Alright, I can hear you, Brian. So just now I was listening from the huddle. Coach Jet asked their players not to pay attention on the scores, just play their own game. He gives massive confidence on his player, though they need to focus more on their defense in order to keep Sunrise from scoring. So that's all for me. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Vicky. So, yep, that's the game plan. They do need to face Sunrise youngster who's looking good currently. But Pegasus is mustering a comeback of their own now, only trails by 9 points.
Yep. So in comes Salada once again, only missing 1 shot from the field so far, and all 3 shots coming from downtown to give him 9 points already in this first half.
Back with the action here, Sunrise having possession of the ball. Frankie, Jason takes it to the basket. A little bit short of the rim instead. Back to Pegasus. It's Diata now. Oh, what a defending there from Morel. At first, denying Zhen Yang.
But the ball just hit the board first before the block, so it's going to be a goaltending. Just so much potential on all these high flyers here in this league that we have.
Indeed. So that takes the point for Pegasus to 23, reducing their deficit further. But Frankie with yanking for Sunrise. Sunrise well defended there by Kmart Carino of Pegasus. And possession back to Sunrise from behind the line. Number 6 here is Barry Kong. In for Pegasus, taking the place of Chong Zhen Yang. So here we go. Jason for Sunrise. Yan King picks it up quickly and the shot trickling into the basket. Adding to the point there for Sunrise. Well, let's see the kind of response here from Pegasus with number 12 there. Leong Zhen Kang tries. Just couldn't get the ball into the basket. Back to the team in blue. Frankie picks it up. Morel. The experienced players, yes, from the backboard, they're slotting it home. Adding to the tally for Sunrise.
He wasn't even thinking about pulling up from the 3-point line. Just took his time, backed his defender down in Kmart Carino and just took it into his chest and lays the ball in with his left hand. Great work there by Jean-Luc Morel.
And the effort from Kmart Carino as well off the target, as you can see from the action replay. Frankie Dassom. And a shot there. This is Go Yan King. A little bit too high there from Yan King. Picked up there by Kmart Carino. Jia Jun. With Jinsei in front of him. And the effort was denied. Picked up there by Morel, who tried to pass the ball towards Jason, but it's gone out of bounds, unfortunately. And possession back to Sunrise youngsters, and timeout being called by Pegasus Sports. Okay, both sets of players have been called upon. Back onto the court to continue with this match. 5:32 remaining in the second quarter. You are watching our live streaming here from Batu Pahat, Chan Kok Hiang Stadium, not far from downtown Batu Pahat, and the official YouTuber channel of MBL. So thank you for staying with us. So let's continue with the match here with the Pegasus Sports, the team in white, trails 23-34. Again, good defending duty there from Morel, denying Pegasus. Jason Lee, Yan King. This is a Wei Yang. Back to Yan King. Good defending there from Kema Carino, denying Yan King.
That was a close call right there. Referee says a shooting foul, but a lot of the players from the Pegasus Sports team thought it was a clean block as we look through the highlight here from leaning.
Yeah. So that's the foul there, and free throw awarded in favor of Go Yan King. Into the basket from the tall man, Go Yan King. And the second one, 2 out of 2 for Yan King. Adding to the tally for Sunrise, currently at 36-23. Adrian Saleda Salvador. Kema Carino to Jinshi. And number 6 there is a Barry Kong, but the whistle has gone from a D umpire. And a foul there, so possession back to Sunrise youngsters. Jason. And Frankie running on the flank, setting up his teammates. Players moving, looking for the space. Jason. And foul there against Sunrise youngsters there.
Offensive foul call there on Di Wei Yang.
Wei Yang, yeah.
That's a push off right there on Jiajun down to low block. You can see he wrapped his hand around Jiajun's waist. So that is an easy call right there by the referee. Never gonna miss those kind of calls right in front of our Empire.
So Pegasus making their move here. Lee Jiajun. Oh, dispossessed, lost possession. Wei Yang. Wei Yang with the space, but it's gone out of bounds. Some good defending there from Kema Carino, denying Di Wei Yang. Looks like he was on his way. Back to Pegasus. Adrian. Adrian Salada with Jingshi, Jiajun. Barry on the right flank here for Pegasus. Jiajun takes the ball to the zone and slotting it home. Good work there from Lee Jiajun.
He was focusing on defense for the whole entire first half, so finally getting himself on the scoreboard by 2 points. So Pegasus is going to rely a little bit on his scoring as well with the absence of Ryan Smith.
More substitution. Number 10 is a Damien Guy, and in for Di Wei Yang as we get ready for resumption of the match. Of possession back to Sunrise from the sideline. Jason Lee, Yan King, Morel left it for Frankie. Frankie with a shot from behind the arc. Wow, Frankie on the roll, on fire today with yet another 3-pointer from Frankie Dasson.
Yes, indeed. Here we go. Our native KL Lee Jiajun going to work here. One-on-one situation with Jason. Pulls up for 3. Knocks it down from downtown.
How about that? Beautifully done by Lee Jiajun. And that takes Pegasus to 28 currently. Just 11 points adrift of Sunrise. Jiajun. And the pass that was meant for Barry, well defended, intercepted there by Morel. Frankie facing Barry Kong. Still Frankie, now with a shot off the backboard. Picked up here by Go Yan King, well defended by K-Mark Carino. Denying Yan King. Jiajun for Pegasus with Jason. K-Mark Carino now with a shot from behind the arc of the rim. Easily picked up there by Morel, and back to the team in blue. Jean-Luc Morel, Damien number 10. Yan King has the option with Jason. Back to Morel from behind the arc of the backboard. Salada. Jiajun. Jiajun runs with the ball. Tries to find the space, and it is a K-Mark Carino slotting the ball into the basket. Good work there from Carino.
Getting himself the first basket of the game for K-Mark Carino. They're relying on his defensive effort there, trying to get all those rebounds against Jean-Luc Morel here as he scores that last basket to force the timeout here by Sunrise.
Yep.
You can see the score is back to a 9-point deficit now against Pegasus. So they're going to try and stop this run here that's currently running on the odds of Pegasus Sport.
Well, still a close match here with only 9 points separating the two teams, Pegasus Sports and also Sunrise Youngsters. With 1:30 remaining on the clock in this second quarter.
So it's an update on the player of Ruben Dassom. Currently has been released from the Pegasus Sports team officially in yesterday's game. And so that's in comes Salada to take his place. So right now, Ruben Dassom is still a free agent. So any team that decides to switch out their imports is free to engage in talks for his services. And he has been a very effective player for Pegasus Sport. It's just a really shocker for us, for viewers at home, and also for us and fans of the Pegasus Sports organization to actually not see Dassom on the court playing in their uniform anymore.
So Ruben Dassom is available, and his brother is here, Frankie Dassom, one of the key players for Sunrise Youngsters, and that's Frankie putting the ball into the basket once more, extending the lead for Sunrise at 41-30. Now is the turn of Pegasus Sports, plotting their next move through Lee Jiajun. Jiajun with a shot, drawing a foul. It goes into the basket. 2 points and a free throw for Lee Jiajun for Pegasus Sports.
What turns out to be a very messy set play right there. They took almost the entire shot clock just to set up this play, but fortunately he got fouled on the way up for his shot and managed to put it back into the basket and turn it into an advantage for them.
So the free throw converted by Lee Jiajun, adding to the tally is 33 Pegasus and 41 Sunrise. Frankie. Jason ran into 3 players of Pegasus. No way there for him. Now back to the team in white. Looking for their next point. Salada to Jiajun. Carino placing himself right near the zone. But wow, what a shot. Jiajun certainly in his element today for Pegasus. That one still straight into the basket.
Having himself a good 2-quarter here for Lee Jiajun, coming alive here, scoring already 9 points for his team after a scoreless first quarter.
She's gone out. of number 22 there, John Tang. So possession back to Sunrise Youngsters. And another timeout called by Sunrise Youngsters. The lead has been reduced now. It's 36 Pegasus and 41 Sunrise.
I think at this point of time, Sunrise is still doing a pretty good job right now in not selling the outside shots, still trying to go into the lane and also trying to feed their big man down the low block. So it's always a good thing to see where you play inside out and not outside in to create that higher percentage shot on their big man, especially when they're red hot from the start, and also having a great big game from the previous day in their win against a pretty good team as well.
Yeah.
So this is a very good side right now. Only all eyes on Pegasus now because they don't have Ryan Smith. Salada has having himself a good game. However, Kmart Carino only scoring 2 baskets so far for Pegasus Sport. A little very different kind of numbers he's been putting up here in Batu Pahat compared to what he has been doing in Kuala Lumpur.
In KL, yep. And Salada yesterday got 13 his first day for Pegasus Sport. So certainly he will be banked upon to deliver the goods, the points for Pegasus. And of course, more importantly, to leave Batu Pahat with a win here to break their losing streaks in Batu Pahat. So that is the story for Pegasus. Right now, it's looking not bad at all. 36 and trails by 5 points to the Sunrise Youngsters. Frankie Dasson with a shot here off the rim. It's gone out of Morel, so possession back to Pegasus Sport from the back line. And a change of ball is needed from time to time.
So with that length from Morel almost getting an offensive rebound once again, but great job there by Kmart Carino to just box him out and not let him get the ball.
That's the shot, but no basket to end the halftime, the first half, with a scoreline currently. Sunrise in the lead, 41 and 36 for Pegasus. So just 5 points separating the two teams here. So we'll take a short break, and of course, we anticipate it's going to be quite an exciting third and fourth quarter of this match featuring Sunrise Youngsters and also Pegasus Sports.
So Sunrise Youngsters having themselves a very good first half, very efficient and also well defending team in this early start of the game, which also transcends to this lead here against Pegasus Sport. But Pegasus Sport had themselves a way better second quarter compared to the Sunrise Youngsters boys from Penang. So pulling themselves real close here as they head into our halftime break.
And I think we're going to have Sam down there ready with a courtside interview. So over to you, Sam. Take it away.
Yes. Right beside me, we have one of the Penang basketball legend, Lee Chen Chong. So you are one of the oldest player of Penang Sunrise Youngsters, and your average time at this tournament is about 10 minutes. So we know that statistics don't tell everything about the game. And could you tell us, with your so much experience in the basketball game in Malaysia, did you teach your other teammates anything during on and off the court?
我作为一个最老球员呐，其实我只是会鼓励他们哦，然后对自己打球要有信心一点，然后出手啦什么嘛，不用担心的。
So as an experienced player, you encourage your teammates just to shoot it. Don't be afraid to do anything. But other than that, what do you think of your Penang Sunrise Youngsters team so far in this tournament? What do you think? How do you think they perform at the moment?
他们其实是打得很好了，只是因为我们比较新啊，所以很多都是第一次出来，所以他们还有机会再进步的，所以再看看他们这几场去怎样去进化吧。
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. 谢谢. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Sam. So that's the interview with Sunrise Youngsters experienced player Lee Chen-chong. So we'll take a short break and we're going to hand over the proceeding of the event to Sam for the halftime game.
欢迎来到我们全新面貌的 Imbiana Damai 2 Erasa 坐落于金銮城，一座累积了超过20千人口的绿岭之城。金銮城围绕着居然著名的南巴山，清晨云雾让你仿佛身处于云顶高原，给您一个自然凉爽的气候和绿意盎然的环境。风水地理位置绝佳，享受有山有水，也感受到大自然的气息。它是一个远离尘埃又极为便利的地点，不到2分钟的车程就能抵达便利超市、KFC、火车站咖啡馆等等。再来就是我们精心打造的绿色围篱保安区，让每一位家人与访客都有焕然一新的感觉。在这里还拥有了一片1亩大的专属休闲公园。无论是户外健身器材、篮球场、瞭望台及游乐场都一并俱全。如果你是一个向往高生活品质及优越的环境，那你可别错过了我们为你准备的这款4房4侧，而且有着1排者长的双层牌楼，有一个足以媲美半独立的宽敞车房，即使放上了4辆车都没问题，也随时能用作家庭聚会的场合。楼下设有长辈房，并与厕所相连接，更适合用于3代同堂聚一屋的概念。开放式的客厅与饭厅格局，有个非常好发挥的空间。干湿厨房分明，也大大提升了视觉上的观感。再来后巷还多了一个至少4侧的空。
加油！是未来的 Megan 啊，来下来，你有买票对吗？有打篮球吗？你觉得你篮球厉害吗？
不厉害。
很厉害啊！哦，不厉害啊，不要害羞 ，OK？OK， 来，这个小姐姐拿篮球。你们有玩过 Tic-Tac-Toe 吗 ？OK， 你知不知道你在学校的时候啊？你去玩的游戏，你有没有记得一个叉的一个圆圈的，3个连续了你就赢了 ，OK？ 这样子的东西就这样简单 ，OK？ 等一下呢，你会在那边上篮，你会带去上篮了哦，你要回来把那个蓝色的放进去你要放的位置 ，OK？ 你的话是红色的 ，OK？ 你们一个场就好吗？ OK， 小孩子一个场就好 ，OK。你上来了过后，你把那红色的放去你要放的位置，明白吗？你会紧张吗？
还好。
还好啦。你平时有练球上篮的吗？有啦，很喜欢篮球。你很喜欢篮球吗？厉害哦，Zion， 来 Zion， 这边 Mini Zion， 来，我们一起上篮 ，OK， 要都快 ，OK， 明白哦，这个 rules 完全明白啊。 紧张吗？很紧张啊，看你很开心这样啊。OK， 来吧 ，OK 啊，我们可以走步一下子的 ，OK 的，没有关系的。上了篮，如果上不进的话，就要去丢上去 ，OK。平时有射这样高的篮吗？还是平时是射矮篮？
高。高
的啦，你看，队长是摘用哦。你会灌篮的吗？会啊 ，OK。OK 吗 ？OK 啊，我们1、2、3，我们就开始。你是蓝色的，你是红色的。OK 啊，你昨天剪头发灵仔啊，你也是很灵仔。OK， 来1、2、3，开始 ，Let's go， 来开始。哇，你们都会打篮球哎！哇，来，哎呦，来差一点，来，差一点。哦，继续，来回去放进去你要的位置，来，不要放弃，再用，快，他要来了， 怎样？你可以靠近一点的，不用这样远。哇哇！还有，快点，快点，继续，继续，继续，快点，再来。Yes， 回去，回去，回去，回去，回去，阻止他，阻止他。把蓝色放去哪里 ？Yes， 快点，快点，快点，快点！哇，你厉害哦你！哇，哎，很厉害又很聪明啊。OK， 来，快点，不能放弃。你有机会了，你要去阻止他吗？跑回去，你要跑回去吗？哦，他赢了，而且哦，我们全部应该是在看着这一个了哦。结果他放这一个，你很厉害，恭喜你赢了。累吗？
累。
平时练球比较累，还是这个比较累？
平时练球。
平时练球啦，哦，很好。来，Zion，你平时只是练习灌篮而已嘛，对不对？没有什么上篮的。对，他讲对。OK， 来，我们就是颁奖。来，你要选哪一个？你要选小球啊 ？OK， 来 ，Zion，Mini Zion， 我们想要送你一个李宁的 wristband。你知道这个拿来做什么的吗？戴在手上呢，可以抹汗的。OK， 那我们拍照一下。OK， 开心吗？赢了一粒小球。你们看球看得开心吗？刚才刺激嘛？刺激啊！你们以后想不想在这边打球？想啊。你们以后想不想像现在的这些狗狗他们在这边打球，在这个 Pro League 打球？
想。
你的梦想是什么？没有梦想。你的梦想是什么？
篮球。
篮球，你想要成为职业球员？掌声鼓励一下给他 ，Let's go！ 10年后，我们要看到你在一个职业联赛里面 ，OK？Let's go！ 谢谢你们，你也是一样。来，谢谢，谢谢，回到你们座位。Let's go! Remaining 5 minutes on the second half.
Okay, thank you, Sam. We're back. And what is this? About slightly more than 4 minutes before the second half begins. And we're going to join Vicky down there, our colleague, with more courtside interview. Over to you, Vicky.
So right now we have Jingxi from Pegasus Sport. It was a pretty good run for the first half. So what do you think about your defense in the first half?
The first half, we didn't communicate that much, but towards the end, we communicated more and more. And go into the second half, if we communicate more and more, I think we've got this.
So which part do you think you can re-establish in order to get your team back to the winning game?
I think just communicate. Yep.
All right, so thank you, Jingxi. Wish you all the best of luck. Back to you, Hakim.
Thank you, Vicky. That's a Yap Jingxi for Pegasus Sport. Yes, Brian, communicate. Communication is so important for any basketball team. And yeah, you know, it can make or break in the team's flow in facing a game, yeah?
Yes, that's correct, because basketball is a team sport. You have 5 players on. You can play isolation as much as you can, but somehow, you know, one man cannot just do the job for the entire team, because you're basically going against 1-on-5 if you're playing all by yourself.
Okay, our half-time stats here. We can see Sunrise in the lead, 41-36 for Pegasus. On the field goal percentage equal there, 15 out of 38 for both. Yeah, 39% for both of the team. The 3-point percentage more for Sunrise, 6 out of 11 at 54%, while 5 out of 12 for 41% for Pegasus. Free throw percentage as well, more for Sunrise, well, 5 out of 8 for 62%, and then 1 out of 4. So that's 25% so far for Pegasus Sports.
Yes, for else in the rebound department, you can see not much of a difference, even though no Ryan Smith. But Pegasus Sports still able to keep it almost level with just a difference of 8 rebounds in difference between these two teams. Turnovers wise, I think this is a good number because Pegasus has 7, Sunrise has 6. So it's still not too bad, not really a red flag right now. And the steals department with 3 on the Sunrise advantage with 1 more against Pegasus Sports 2. So this is a pretty good halftime stat that you would like to see from your team's performance in the first half.
And we move on to the game highlight here, brought to you by Leaning. Yap Jin Shi slouting it home for Pegasus Sports. And at the other end, the big man, Morel, getting into the scoring at Jia Jun. Having a good game so far for Pegasus Sports. And of course, Frankie Dassom banging on with all the 3-pointers from behind the arc for Sunrise Youngsters. And another 3-pointer for Lee Jia Jun. That has taken Pegasus not that far from Sunrise Youngsters.
But Frankie went to work early in the first quarter here. Got himself a couple of shots from downtown. But however, Jia-Jun right here at the end of the second quarter, just absolute tear. Got himself an N1 3-point bomb. They got 2 in the 2 quarter. You can see nothing but the bottom of the net. Has got to be a confidence booster here as he goes into the second half.
You can see the action replay where all the points scored by the players. So we are all set, about 1 minute to go for the second half. Sunrise Youngsters in light blue, while Pegasus Sports in white today. Pegasus Sports, of course, a team looking to end their losing streak. 3 losses out of 3 in Batu Pahat, while Sunrise Youngsters with a very good result yesterday, defeated KL Asil by 5 points, 88-83. So overall, both teams are at 2 wins and 4 losses. They will be looking for positive results, of course, to take them to Penang. The Penang leg, which will start on 2nd of December.
So right now on the first half statistics, you can see jersey number 0, Lee Jia-Jun, leading the way with 11 points and 2 assists. 2 for 2 from downtown and putting himself at 66% from the field. And also the new import for Pegasus Sport in place of Ruben Dassom, scoring 9 points, 1 assist and 1 rebound. And he's having a good shooting first half as well with 60%. 3 out of 5 from downtown for Pegasus Sport.
So here we go. The start of the second half, the third quarter, with possession from Sunrise Youngsters, Frankie Yanking, Morel, Wei Yang, and also Jason. The 5 players. And already first foul in the second half, with possession awarded to Sunrise Youngsters from the back line. Wei Yang slotting it from underneath the basket. That's the first point in this second half, delivered by Di Wei Yang. Salada to Jia-Jun on the right flank. Jia-Jun with a shot here. It's a little bit too hot there. Now picked up by Sunrise Youngsters, Wei Yang. Frankie, back to Wei Yang. Di Wei Yang left it for Morel. Morel, he couldn't put it into the basket. Now turnover back to Pegasus Sports.
That's the first miss for Morel here in the second half. 3-point made by the corner right there for a 3 for Leong Zhen Kang. Last game he had 0 for 4, and that is his first one, and he knocks down the shot.
Zhen Kang forced Pegasus Sports. Now back to Pegasus. Trails by 4 points, 39-43. Not far behind. Now Jia-Jun sizing up the opposition. Now we'll take it up front. Zhen Kang with a shot off the backboard. Now picked up here by Jason. Wei Yang. Eyes on the basket. Yan King now with a shot. Springing off the rim and back to the team in white. Jiajun. And a pass towards Salada. Salada with K-Mark Carino. In the midst of Zenkang. Now the shot coming in from Jiajun. Nicely done there by Lee Jiajun.
13 points already for the point guard. Lee Jiajun absolutely on a tear here in the mid-game.
Wei Yang. Oh, what a shot as well there from Jason. And again, is that man Jason Lee making no mistake from behind the arc there for Sunrise.
Still hasn't missed from downtown. 4 for 4 for Jason Lee for Sunrise youngster.
Jinshi, K-Mark Carino. Jan Kang. Back to Carino now with a shot off the rim. Picked up there by Morel. And back to Sunrise. Jason. Jason left it for Morel. Draws a foul there from Yap Jinshi.
So Jinshi picking up his second personal foul.
As we take a look at this action replay, Morel with a try there, denied by Jinshi. So the free throw into the basket with the first one from Morel. And the second one from Jean-Luc Morel, 2 out of 2. That has taken Sunrise to 48. Salada, Jiajun, Jankang. Jankang surely, nope. Off the target, unfortunately. Leong Jankang. Good defending work there from Morel and friends. Denying Jankang, but possession now still for Pegasus. Jiajun. Good shot. Picked up the ball again, and Jankang as well. And finally, 3 Sunrise players scrambling to get the ball, and it is a Jason with a shot. Salada with a foul there right in front of the umpire.
Careless mistake there by Salada to foul a shooter, and a good shooter at that. Now I like this spirit right here. When Jason went down to the floor, you got 3 players from the Sunrise Youngsters just rushing to him to try and pick him up. So great team spirit there by Sunrise Youngster here.
Indeed, and Jason now from behind the line with the free throws for Sunrise. No basket with the first one. And the second one into the basket, and it will have another throw to try and extend the lead for Sunrise Youngsters here. It's 50 Sunrise and 42 Pegasus.
16 points already for Jason.
Jiajun. And the pass that towards John Tang off the rim, picked up by Morel. Now back to Sunrise. Here's the Wei Yang. Wei Yang, good work there. Slotting it in.
Very calm and composed there as he drives past his defender and finishing at the rim for Di Wei Yang.
10 points advantage over Pegasus now. Salada. And the pass towards Jiajun. Jiajun to the basket. Wow. Good work there from Jiajun. What Wei Yang can do, I can do as well.
Using his speed to his advantage, maneuvering past Jean-Luc Morel and finishing with a reverse.
The possession being kept here by Pegasus. Adrian Salada Salvador. Experienced player from Philippines. As for Jinshi, Salada left it for Jiajun. Jiajun off the rim. Now back to Sunrise Youngsters. Frankie Dassom, Wei Yang, and Jason. Yan King. This is Jason. Jason with a shot and left it for Yan King. Good play there. Oh, trickling on the rim. And it is Morel puts the ball into the basket.
You can see the effort there by Kmart Carino, just too much. You know, when you cover Go Yanqing already with a miss, and then just another offensive rebound for Morel, and he has to get back on defense once again and go up for a contest on Morel. That's such a difficult task that he has to handle for today.
Jiajun. It's gone out of bounds there by John Tang. So possession back to Sunrise. About 4:30 remaining on the clock here in the third quarter of the match.
Substitution once again. So in come Leong Zhen Kang for Pegasus Sport.
It's Jinzi the player. Made way for Zhen Kang. Now Frankie Dassom. Jason with a shot here. Good shot there from behind the arc. And again, he is in his element, finding all the shot coming in from behind the arc.
So timeout call here for Pegasus Sport after that made three-pointer from Jason Lee. So Sunrise yet again coming out firing and extending this lead here against Pegasus Sport with 4 minutes remaining in the third period.
44 Pegasus and 57 Sunrise, with about 4:17 remaining on the clock here. Well, still chance for Pegasus, not too far behind actually. It's 13 points separating the two teams, Pegasus and Sunrise. It's the first out of 3 matches for you today. Let's take a look at the highlights brought to you by Leaning. Leong Zhen Kang with a shot there from behind the arc. A 3-pointer delivered sweetly by Zhen Kang. And of course, Jiajun, such a player in his element today for Pegasus Sports, delivering yet another 3-pointer. And for Sunrise, of course, what else can be said about Jason Lee Shu Wan? Finding the basket in all the 3-pointers in all the shot from behind the arc that he made today.
In the KL circuit, you know, we see Jason Lee struggling a little bit. The whole team is just trying to figure out everyone's tendency. So right now, it kind of shows up a little bit with the development that they have been put through for the Sunrise youngster here as they come to the second league in Batu Pahat, and they are certainly playing much, much better compared to how they're doing in KL.
Okay, back with the action on the court here with Pegasus Sports. Jiajun, Salada now with a shot, Salada off the rim. And Jason takes the ball all the way, assisted there by Morel. What a 1-2 there between the two players, Jason and Morel. Finding the basket yet again for Sunrise.
Great job for cleaning up the board there for Morel. So if you're Jason, you're going to be confident to go at the rim, even though with traffic, because you know someone else has got your back if you miss that shot.
Salada, Jiajun now from behind the arc once more, but off the target. Back to the team in blue. This is Wei Yang. Jason with Frankie. Frankie Dassom sizing up. It is Yan King. Yan King goes with a shot. Well defended. Back to Pegasus. Salada. Number 12 is Zhen Kang. Possession being kept by the team in white. Zhen Kang. Whoa, what a pass towards Carino Kmart. Dunking the ball into the basket and drawing the foul there as well.
What a pass there down the low block to find Kmart Carino. Just slithering at the back end. As you can go to our leaning game highlight. Here we come. The pass drop off. Morel a little late on the recovery and bam! 2 hands with authority with the punch.
And now the opportunity to add the tally for Pegasus. They are at 46 currently. Kmart Carino Easily the tallest player among the Pegasus sports player currently, with the absence of Ryan Smith. So just a 1 point there for Kmart Carino. 12 points, a dream of Sunrise Sports. Morel with Frankie. Frankie the song. Left it for Jason and Morel emulating Kmart Carino's action just now and slamming it home for the next point for Sunrise Youngsters.
Exactly, just like how you said it, Hakeem. They did the exact same move, replicating Pegasus Sport on that play. Morel just slams it in with authority. We need to send the rim a get well card with that Setong.
Indeed. Great entertainment here from the two side end. It's Jia Jun again. Sending the ball straight into the basket from behind the arc. It's 50 for Pegasus and 61 Sunrise. Frankie the Somme. Jason. Jason with a shot. Oh, and trickling on the rim and into the basket. He'll take that. To the next point for Sunrise Youngsters.
Everything is just falling for them right now.
Yeah.
All the friendly roll, all the backboard. Sunrise is definitely having a game right now against Pegasus.
Kmart Carino intercepted by Jason. Good play there from Jason. Michael Muniswicki, the birthday boy, tries with a shot and assisted here by Dewey Young for Sunrise. Jiajun, Salada. As the pass towards Jiajun. Jiajun goes for another three-pointer, but off the rim. Back to Sunrise, currently 15 points advantage over Pegasus Sports. Wei Yang. Possession being kept by Morel. Surely into the basket from underneath it. Adding to the tally for Sunrise yet again.
I love what Morel is doing here for the Sunrise Youngsters team. Not overplaying. He's being really patient and just letting the play develop for him. Not forcing any shots from downtown. Not taking any bad shot selection at this point of time. Just letting everything go his way as Yap Runsam drains from downtown with that shot.
Yap Runsam adding his name from behind the arc. A three-pointer there for Pegasus Sports. Back to Morel, a bit short there. So possession back to Pegasus. About 10 seconds remaining. Jiajun, final attempt here. Kmart Carino with a shot, sending the ball into the basket to end the third quarter here. And that has taken Pegasus to 55 and 67. The Sunrise looking good, but actually Pegasus is not too far behind. So plenty to look forward for in the fourth and final quarter, Brian.
Great awareness there by Kmart Carino on that last shot, understanding that the game clock was going to expire to end the third quarter, and that puts them back into an 8-point deficit, so not too far apart. All they have to do is just get some stops, make a little run here, and it's going to be level, and there's still 10 more minutes to play in this final quarter.
As we take a look at the game highlight here, brought to you by Leaning, is Morel. Putting the ball into the basket, and that at the other end, Kmart Carino dunking the ball with both hands. It's a good shot there from Pegasus Sports, Zhen Kang. And once more the angle with Kmart Carino. Morel as well, emulating what Kmart Carino just did for the Pegasus Sports. Slamming it hard, much to the delight of the crowd here in the Batu Pahat. Yap Runsam as well from behind the arc with a three-pointer. And that one trickles on the rim and goes into the basket from Jean-Luc Morel.
So right now we have one more quarter ready, set to play. We want to take time to thank our sponsors for making things happening here for MBL season 2022. So a big thanks to our official sporting partner, Leaning, and also Matrix Concept. Taking time to mention our official social media sponsor as well in TikTok. Special thanks to MJ Health, Sports Click, and also the official beverage sponsor, Legend Premium Lager Beer.
And if you are on the social media now and posting pictures or posts about a major basketball league, be sure to use the hashtag Strive for Greatness or hashtag Major Basketball League and also hashtag Malaysia Basketball. Thank you for staying with us on our live streaming on the official YouTube channel. And the action continues now in the fourth and final quarter of this match. Sunrise in the lead, 67-55. Keima Carino only finding the rim there with his shot. Dewey Young. And the pass towards Jason. Jason now with the shot off the rim as well. Number 1 on his jersey, Jeremy, but that is Adrian Salada Salvador, the new player for Pegasus Sports. Jason Lee. What a 2-day he's been having now for Sunrise. Great performance, assisting Sunrise yesterday in their win over KL Asil. Here's Salada. Pegasus still looking for a way to go to the basket. Well defended by Morel and Yanking, the two tall guy there for Sunrise youngsters, not allowing Pegasus. Wei Yang takes it to the basket. Off the backboard. Yap Run Sam and Zhen Yang. Great show there from Zhen Yang. Finding the points there for Pegasus Sports. It's gone out of bounds from Frankie.
So today the talking point will be Jean-Luc Morel, 21 points and 14 rebounds already, 7 boards coming from the offensive end. And today, Go Yanqing can take a little small rest. So he had like 8 points and 4 rebounds so far. So this is a luxury that the Sunrise youngster has on their side. We're having two big men. So he's just going to take turns to dominate every night.
Looking good here, but 10 points, the difference between the two teams here. 67 and 57. Salada, Zhen Yang, Yadrun Sam, 2 shot. The throw from him. Now back to Sunrise. Making their way with Jason. Drawing a foul there. Jason Lee for Sunrise youngsters.
So as we wait for the referee to point out the penalty that's being given to, and we have a special reporting right here by Vicky, once again getting some inside information from the the Sunrise bench. Hold on one moment, Vicky.
Alright, so thank you, Brian. So Coach Tan from Sunrise Youngsters say to his player that they don't need to be nervous because right now they are on a 10 points lead, though they still need to put more effort on their defense. He also came up with a defensive strategy for the last quarter. So wish they all the best. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you, Vicky. So defensive strategy. This is the final quarter. And let's see what will transpire from that strategy for a Sunrise youngsters. In the meantime, Pegasus Sports draws the foul there, and it will be Chong Zhen Yang, recipient of the 2 free throws here for Pegasus. First one in from Zhen Yang, adding to the tally for Pegasus at 58 currently.
So far, only missing one shot from the field, so puts him at 75%. With that 2 made free throw, gives him 8 points already.
2 out of 2. Good work there from Shen Yang.
And a timeout here being called by Pegasus Sports. So Coach Jay Padrigo wants to talk things over here after that 2 made free throw by Chong Zhen Yang.
So 8 points separating the two teams into the final quarter of the match. First out of 3 matches for today. Our last day here in Batu Pahat. But still a lot more action coming your way, so be sure that you continue to stay with us as we take a look at the stadium here, Chan Kau Hiang Stadium in Batu Pahat. Good crowd coming in to fill up the seats, and we hope to have more coming in from Batu Pahat and the surrounding area to fill up the stadium to watch the other 2 matches later on after this.
It's going to be an interesting match right after this one, Hakeem. For sure, we do not want to miss out this action. Singapore Adroit is going to play against the home crowd of Johor Southern Tigers. What a game that they had yesterday in securing that win against NS Matrix. But still, don't count Singapore Adroit out yet, because they have Charles Garcia, they have Moses Morgan, they have Joshua Wong Jong Han, and hope maybe, I'm not too sure if today we're going to see some action from Wong Wei Long. We're still waiting for all their players to take their place here in Stadium Chan Kok Yang, so we will just have to wait for the next match to take place.
Indeed, it will be an interesting matchup between the 2 neighboring geographical location at Johor and Singapore. But for now, let's pay our focus on the remainder of this match. The 4th and final quarter between Pegasus and Sunrise. There's Frankie Dassom. Morel almost slamming it into the basket, but well defended there by Yap Jing Shi. Draws the foul there.
That was a good foul there being committed by Junshi against Morel, not giving him an easy basket. Although he almost ended up in the poster, you can see as he goes up, tries to put it in over the head of Junsi for Morel.
So Morel with the free throws into the basket with the first one. Jean-Luc Morel. And the second one as well, 2 out of 2 for Jean-Luc Morel. Restoring the 10-point leads over Pegasus Sports. Zhen Yang, Jia Jun, back to Zhen Yang. Another good pass there from the Zhen Yang. Dispossessed, back to Sunrise Youngsters. Jason Lee with Frankie Dassom. Frankie Dassom with a shot coming in from Frankie and into the basket. Another 2 points, a contribution from Frankie.
You can hear the crowd go, ooh, when Frankie went for that fadeaway shot. That was a tough shot that just able to find the net is just on a whole nother level now for Frankie.
Jia Jun facing Frankie, and a pass towards Yap Run Sam, goes for the 3-pointer. Possession being kept by Shen Yang here. Good work by Shen Yang, but over the head pass. Too high to be kept in play by Leong Zhen Kang. Ball has gone out of bounds, as you can see from the action replay. And straight into one of the spectators, making his way to his seat. 71 Sunrise and 59 Pegasus. So on with the remainder of this match. Frankie Dassom. Morel. Jean-Luc Morel with a turn. Good defending by Pegasus, not allowing the space for Morel there. This is Salada. Left it for Jia Jun. 23 is Zhen Yang. From behind the arc is Carino. 5 seconds remaining. Gotta go with a shot. It is Salada, almost. Not that far off. But draws the foul there, Adrian Salada.
Another substitution here being made by Sunrise Youngsters. So in comes the captain for the boys from the north, the most experienced veteran player in Lee Qian-chong. So guys, don't forget, you can check out a little bit of the Sunrise Youngsters history on their team. You can check out their Instagram page. Just search for Sunrise Youngster Penang and it will pop up on your screen. They got some really interesting social media content on there now, pretty entertaining as well. And as I watched it during my breakfast this morning.
All right. Well, that's great then, because this is the team that will be hosting the other teams in Penang from the 2nd of December. We will be looking forward to that. And this is the Sunrise Youngsters. Yan King. Oh, into the basket by Yan King. And draws the foul there.
Such a strong big man.
Yeah.
Big man move right there by Goh Yanqing. As you can see the replay right here. Salada went up for the block. He thought it was clean. It was all ball, but referee just blows his whistle.
Look at the reaction of Yan King. Quite pleased with that, satisfied. They are at 73 currently and 60 for Pegasus. Yaprun Sam Salada. Jiajun. Back to Jiajun. Lee Jiajun with a shot. Not into the basket, but draws the foul there. So free throws awarded to Pegasus Sports and Lee Jiajun. The opportunity to add to the tally here. They are at 60. First one in by Jiajun. And the next one here. It's a good shot, 2 out of 2 there from Jiajun. Taking Pegasus to 62 currently. Wei Yang. Wei Yang, 19 for Sunrise. A little bit short, being kept in play now. Picked up by Carino. It will be a Pegasus ball from the back line. And another change of ball.
So after a good first quarter by Andrian Salada, we're still waiting for him to get onto the scoreboard here in the second half, only having 9 points and 2 assists in this game so far.
That's a shot from Yaprun Sam. All did well with the 3-pointers delivered by the number 8, Run Sam. Picked up here by Yan King. Jason biding his time. And the pass towards Yan King. Morale awaits. Salada with the defending duty of the backboard. Being capped in play, and another A-bot, the victim there. The play on as Salada takes the ball now. John Tang. It is Jiajun with a shot off the rim. Now back to Sunrise with Wei Yang. Morel. And here comes Wei Yang with a shot off the rim. Still in play. Good work there too. Picked up the ball again. And Morel with the shot. And Lee Ching-chong as well. And there's a foul committed as denoted by the umpire. As you can see from the action replay, Ching-chong with a try for Sunrise Youngster and wins the free throw here for the team.
Another foul call here on Andrian Salada, picking up his 4th personal foul. He has to be careful because he is still on the court. The next foul will also mean that he will be disqualified from this match.
Off the target there with the first one for Lee Ching-chong, the veteran player from Penang. And And the second one from Chen Chong into the basket from the number 13. That has taken the Sunrise to 74 and 65 Pegasus, an advantage of 9 points over Pegasus. Jiajun. Liajun facing Wei Yang. It is John Tang with a shot. Put off the rim there from John Tang. So possession back to the team in blue, Sunrise. Final 3 minutes of the match. Frankie Dassom. Wei Yang with Yan King. Frankie against Lee Jiajun. Jiajun did well to dispossess Frankie. Went down on the floor there, Lee Jiajun. Hard worker there, Lee Jiajun, and contributing a lot of points for Pegasus Sports in this match. And yet another timeout call by Sunrise youngsters. As you can see from the action replay, he went down, just lying there, facing the wall, facing the floor.
Trying to take a little small breather there without a timeout.
Yeah.
Trying to catch his breath there.
Smart move. Once more, a little slip there, and stay down.
Lost his footing there a little bit for Lee Jiajun. Always going all out and putting everything on the floor for Pegasus Sport. And fortunately for him, today he has been the heartbeat of the team for today in having 18 points under his belt, going with 3 assists as well. So it's not just scoring, but also finding his teammate, getting his teammate involved. This is all the things that you want to see in a point guard, trying to lead this team here, being the floor general.
Indeed. And we have about 2:47 remaining on the clock. Still chance for Pegasus to stage a comeback in this match. Only 9 points separating the two teams. And 2:47 is a mighty long time in basketball. So here we go. Both teams have been summoned upon to be back on the court and continue with this match. Adrian Salada Salvador, number 1 here for Pegasus Sports. Yesterday with 13 points to his credit. Now looking to help the cause of Pegasus Sports further in this match. Final day in Batu Pahat. Another foul there spotted by the umpire on Pegasus Sports. So 2 shots awarded in favor of Lee Jiajun as we take a look at this action replay. Wei Yang, I think, the one with the foul on Jiajun.
I believe it's his second foul now for Ji Wei Yang.
Yeah. Reducing the deficit further here. And the second one as well. Good work there with the free throws. Lee Jiajun, 67 and 74 for Sunrise. So 7 points advantage over Sunrise. Not much.
Uh-oh. I guess this foul is going to be called on Salada.
Yeah.
So that will mean his 5th personal foul. So he's going to be exiting the game now for Pegasus Sport.
As we take a look at this action replay there. Holding on to Go Yan King and the foul called by the umpire.
So now he has to be careful because if you get a 5 foul, you have to take a walkout in a friendly order.
So unfortunate situation here with Adrian Salada Salvador, the new player for Pegasus Sports. As Yan King now prepares with a free throw for Sunrise to add to the tally. And the next one, Yan King. Off the rim as well, so no basket from the 2 free throws. Sunrise still holding on to the lead of 7 points. So possession from behind the line for Sunrise. And here's Frankie. Jason. So no Salada for Pegasus. Jason with a shot. Now possession back to Pegasus Sports. Jiajun running down the flank. Jiajun off the backboard and went down. And off the challenge there from Go Yan King. It draws the foul there. So 2 shot awarded to Jiajun.
So this is a textbook contest here for big men. I think he's doing a pretty good job now, not putting himself in foul trouble in this game. So only picking up his 3rd personal foul here with just a little less than 2 minutes left in the game. So it's a good contest there, and try to put Jiajun at the line shooting for free throws.
So Jiajun with the first throw off the rim from him. 67 and 74. 1:54 remaining on the clock. And the second one into the basket. Good work there by Lee Jiajun, but possession to Sunrise Youngsters. 6-point advantage over Pegasus. Jason Lee. Jason with a shot off the backboard. No luck there, Jason. Now this is a Sunrise surely into the basket. Good work there by Leong Jen Kang. Reducing the deficit further. It's 70 for them and 74 Sunrise. And finally into the basket by Di Wei Young. Putting it for 2 there for Sunrise. K. Mark Carino, the lone import player for Pegasus currently. As Salada exited the game. And here we go. Zhen Kang draws the foul there from Frankie Dassom. So 2 shot awarded to Zhen Kang, as you can see from the action replay.
4th personal foul for Frankie as well. And then Sunrise is in the penalty, so every foul from here on is going to be free throws at the line for Pegasus.
Yeah. So Zhen Kang with the first one into the basket by Leong Zhen Kang. Good work with the second one as well. 2 out of 2. And the timeout call here by Sunrise Youngsters as they look to hold on to a 5 points advantage over Pegasus Sports.
So still a very close game here. So this is going to be important now for Coach Jay Padrigo to actually make the correct calculations in order to draw fouls and cut the time and not let this precious time run off the clock here as they try to claw their way back with just a 5-point difference. Although no Salada, but they still have Kema Carino. They still got some really good guards. They got Zhen Yang, they got Jiajun, they got Yap Run Sam can all put the ball into the basket from downtown. So this is going to be crucial for the decision that Coach Jay Padrigo is going to make.
It's going to be an exciting, interesting final 1+ minute on the clock here between Sunrise Youngsters and Pegasus Sports. Who will it be? Will Sunrise Youngsters able to notch their 2nd win in a row today before we wrap up a Batu Pahat? Or will Pegasus Sport able to break their losing streaks and come out of this with a win, at least a win in Batu Pahat for them. So possession from the sideline for the team in blue, Sunrise Youngsters. Morel with Frankie Dassom. Back to Morel. Facing Kema Carino, and Carino. It's a traveling violation there. Well defended by Kema Carino. As you can see from the action replay here.
Technical foul call being called on the floor against Jean-Luc Morel. One shot at the line coming to Pegasus' way. Frustration showing on the body language there by Jean-Luc Morel after that shot. So he thought it was a foul, but referee says it was clean. So as he lands, it's a traveling violation being called against him.
So the free throw here awarded to Pegasus Sports, Jia Jun with the shot. Not into the basket with the first one. Well, this is the only one, and possession awarded back.
So timeout call here by Pegasus Sport as they get possession back. So it's going to be offense from the half-court line now with this timeout. So great call here by Jay Padrigo to bring the ball back up to the front court, giving them more time to attack on 14 seconds on the shot clock and also stopping the game clock at 53.
So up next will be Johor Southern Tigers and also KL Seal. So that's happening at 6 p.m. shortly after the end of this match between Sunrise Youngsters and also Pegasus Sports. So be sure that you continue to stay with us on our official YouTube channel, the Major Basketball League. Okay, back on the court. All the 10 players in contention here. With possession from the center court, center line there. Leong Zhenkang of Pegasus Sports. Jiajun keeps the possession, back to Zhenkang. Gone out of Yan King, so possession back to the Pegasus Sport. You can see Morel signaling to his teammate, talk, communicate.
So another timeout call once again for Pegasus Sport.
To rediscuss the strategy moving forward within the final 44.9 seconds here as they are chasing Sunrise, who leads by just 4 points, 76-72. As we take a look at the game highlight here, brought to you by Leaning. That's Yap Run Sam with a 3-pointer here for Pegasus. Nicely done there by Run Sam. And Leong Zhenkang receiving the ball from a long pass, making no mistake, putting it into the basket. Likewise here, Di Wei Young as well, with his left hand, sending the ball sailing into the basket. Some serious discussion there with Coach Jade and his players. So here we go, with possession from behind the line for Pegasus Sports. Yep, Run Sam has the ball there. Oh, the pass that was meant for Jia Jun's gone out of bounds. Very unfortunate there for Pegasus Sports.
That was a smart move there by Jason Lee, noticing that the ball was already on its way out of the court and also not rushing to pick it up to run a few more precious seconds off the game clock.
Yeah. So Frankie Dassom here picks up the ball. This is Di Wei Yang. Oh, Wei Yang, gotta watch out. Able to regain possession but lost the ball now to Jiajun. Jiajun goes to the board. Draws the foul there, but didn't get the basket. So 4 points game, still too close to call as we take a look at this action replay. Game highlight from Li Ning. His effort was denied right at the end there and draws the foul. So Jia Jun with the free throws here for Pegasus Sports.
Now for you viewers at home right now, you might think that that is not a foul because there was no contact at all, but Di Wei Yang did actually went into the shooting cylinder of the attacker, so that is going to be an automatic whistle. Especially if Jia Jun is so fast, it's just so hard for you to just move out of the way.
Indeed. So the first one and the second one as well. So that's 2 out of 2. Very close. Pegasus 74 and Sunrise 76. Possession by the team in blue. And Frankie hold on to the ball. And the foul there from Yap Run Sam. So free throw awarded to Frankie Dassom. As you can see from the action replay. So this is Sunrise with the opportunity. Goes into the basket by Frankie Dassom. Last 10 seconds of the match. Some strategy discussion there between the players of Pegasus Sports as we await for Frankie Dassom with his next throw here. Into the basket as well. Good work there, Frankie Dassom. 77-74. And here comes Jia Jun. Zhang Kang with a throw. Not finding the target. And it is the end of the match, with Sunrise holding on despite the late surge from Pegasus Sport. The attempt from Jia Jun and Zhang Kang. Sunrise Sports emerging the victorious team here, 78-74 over Pegasus Sports. Brian.
That is a good game right there. The ending was a brilliant performance there by Sunrise youngster in noticing that ways on how to draw more time off the clock. You know, when Di Wei Yang got that last rebound, he dribbled 2 dribbles and then throw it right up to the sky, put it real high so that Pegasus couldn't get to the ball, and then ends up in the hand of Jason, and he just runs out the clock. So that's great job right there for Sunrise in understanding the game.
So congratulations, Sunrise youngsters, 2 wins in a row now with this win over Pegasus Sports. Congratulations once more. And I think we're about ready with a courtside interview. Over to our colleague.
We have our player of the game, Morel from Penang Sunrise Youngsters. So you got like 25 points, 15 rebounds. That's double-double performance by you again, and about 3 blocks as well. So what do you think about the game? We see that you were smiling and laughing with your teammate before the game and pre-game. I see that you are very comfortable with your teammates at the moment. What do you think?
I just kind of had to get over myself and just realize that I'm here to do a job and, you know, enjoy it while I'm here, because I might never ever get another opportunity like this. So I just thought, fuck it, might as well enjoy it.
Next week we are going back to Penang for the Penang circuit. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, it'll be nice to just be able to get out of the front door and walk to the stadium, you know. So yeah, it'll be cool.
Know you my GTR lo. I just want to ask your tattoo for so long. What's that tattoo about? That's the initial D, Tao Man Ji Di, the Tao Fu shop name. Why did you have a tattoo of the shop name right here?
I just really like the design, and I never really see anyone with it, so I just, it was my first tattoo, and I was like, oh, might as well, I really like the series and the manga, so it was just no-brainer.
You should know, 我有買 GTR 咯啊. Thank you so much. Thank you. Cheers, man. Cheers.
Thank you, Sam, and congratulations to Jean-Luc Morel, and again, MVP in this match. So, there you go. Great work at the office there for Sunrise Youngsters, for Jean-Luc Morel and company. They will take this win, and that will put them in good state as we prepare for the next leg in Penang. So these are the full-time stats: 78 Sunrise and 74 Pegasus. Brian, why don't you take us through the numbers here?
Yes, with pleasure, Hakeem. And then here you go. So the full time is done. So both teams are shooting a pretty similar percentage here for this game. 36% for Pegasus and Sunrise with 38. Difference is at the 3-point range right there. 42% for Sunrise. That transcends to this win right here. And also the free throws. You can see both teams have played pretty aggressively for the entire game.
And the game highlights here from leaning once more. Yap Run Sam making no mistake from behind the arc there for Pegasus. Good shot there from Run Sam, much to the delight of his teammates on the bench. And just from underneath the basket, there's Shen Kang with 2 points there for Pegasus. And at the other end, Sunrise Youngsters making it all count for the team. So next up will be this next match between Johor Sun Stars up against the Singapore Adroit. So be sure that you stay with us at 6 p.m.
欢迎来到我们全新面貌的 Imbiana Damai 2 Erasa 坐落于金銮城，一座累积了超过20千人口的绿岭之城。金銮城围绕着居然著名的南巴山。